River Hospital is going into its third year with the Ask the Expert program. When we were approached by ABC 50, it sounded like a neat concept, but what really got us was the fact that we were going to be the only healthcare institution doing this kind of segment. So really the exclusivity of it sold us. The production process is pretty easy. I have a lot of clinicians and providers and nurses and different people like that aren't necessarily immediately willing to do on-camera stuff. But once we kind of sit down, we talk about the type of segment, the topic, and I kind of reassure them it's so easy. We usually kind of sit down the day before or that morning before we kind of practice the segment, talk about what we want to go over, the high points. They can use notes. We do as many takes as possible. We want to make them as comfortable as possible because it's not their normal setting. While they're the expert of the subject, they're not exactly comfortable in front of the camera. So we really try and take as much time as we need, try to make it a closed kind of room, so that way they don't have as many distractions, and it's easy. Like I said, we can make as many takes as we want. The camera people are wonderful, the sales people are wonderful, and we just try to be as encouraging as possible for the people that are on camera just to kind of ease any fears that they may have. We get great service when it comes to the team at ABC 50. They're always responsive with emails. If I have to tweak something, there's never an issue, whether it's, changing the board under, the segment or phone number, email, it's all pretty simple. So I would think the service we receive is great. We've actually received really positive feedback from everyone who's seen this segment, including community, patients, board members, staff members. A lot of times patients really love the fact that we use our providers in these segments. So when they come, for example, to convenient care, they say to our provider in there, "Oh my gosh, I saw you on that segment or that commercial." I don't know, I think it kind of gives them a familiarity with that person already. I think we get a really high value with this segment. Not only do we get our commercials aired on a regular basis, on our regular run of schedule, but we're incorporated with the experts, the regular ABC experts, Dr. Oz, those type of things. So we get a high value for what we're actually paying for. And it's a great level of exposure because, like I said, we do get our regular commercials, plus we get a little more information when it comes to these segments. We're able to talk about our services a little bit more, cover in more detail our services as opposed to what we'd be able to do in a 30-second commercial.